When you look across the globe and delve into history of human civilization, what do you see? Humans. We humans emerged from Africa and gradually spread across the continents. The first regions humans ventured into beyond Africa were Europe and Asia, which makes sense given the proximity to the African continent. Since that time, Europe has played a dominant role in shaping global events in history. Now, consider Australia, India, and the Americans. What do these regions have in common? They were all colonized by European nations. As Europeans began exploring the world, they established colonies in the land they discovered. Many argues that these colonizers disclaimed indigenous populations and displaced original inhabitants. However, it is also true that European influence has had a profound impact on the economy and political development of these regions, which actually boosted them. For centuries, Europeans saw themselves as superior, particularly after Charles Darwin's theory of natural selection was widely misinterpreted to justify white supremacy. Nazi Germany, for example, twisted Darwinian ideas into belief in the survival of the fittest, using it as a basis for their racial ideology and slaughtering of the other races. But is this idea of racial superiority valid? In today's modern world, the concept of racial superiority has largely been rejected. The principles of equality and freedom are fundamental to modern liberal democracies, and there's little credible evidence supporting the idea that one race is inherently superior to another. If white superiority doesn't hold up, one might ask, why didn't Africans or Asians colonize the world instead? The answer lies not in racial superiority, but in geographical and environmental factors. Europe's global dominance, particularly during the age of exploration, was less about racial or cultural superiority and more about geography. Proximity to the Fertile Crescent allowing early Europeans to adopt agriculture, which fueled population growth and economic development. Europe's temperature, climate, and navigable rivers supported farming and trade, while access to Atlantic Ocean enabled advanced seafaring technology. The continent's east-west axis further allowed crops, animals, and technologies to spread across similar climates, boosting development. By contrast, regions like Africa and the Americas, with their north-south axis, faced challenges in transferring agricultural innovations across diverse climates. Political fragmentations within Europe also encouraged innovation, while diseases like smallpox, to which Europeans had developed immunity, devastated indigenous populations during the colonization. Ultimately, Europe's geographical advantages played a critical role in shaping its rise to power, not racial superiority. Europe, you, the Europe other countries like Spain and England, they were fighting over each other to better develop, to better explore the world. That motivates them to keep going and actually be quicker than the other country so they can colonize more countries. Spain colonized Americas, England colonized Australia. These were inevitable forces that made competition because there were so many countries with great power in the Europe region. If you like this video, thank you for watching and see you next time.